Let me say
with
something.
That money, you go party.
Let me say something about it.
You're gonna be a party.
You're gonna be party because you want to go party.
Yeah.
Let me say something about Joseph Juru.
You go party.
Joseph Juru got perpetrated by the MDC, and he changed his from policy from ZANU-PF. She formed a party called Zimbabwe People First. He made Jealous Maori arrested. He went away and living Titmas Mtasa, who is the leader of Zimbabwe People First. And also he went to National People Party that joined Morgan Tsvangirai, trying to think that the British and the European Union are made. They just give them money to go and do politics. Now they are failing to do so. Just because they are not a sovereign country. They don't have majority rule in their country. Just because they are sellouts.
Zimbabwe will never be a colony again. For I say it again and again. Tsvangirai must die. I don't know how he's going to die. Maybe he's going to die in the drunkest like mountains, you see. Ajiro, it's a fly. Or it's a teaser, and I'm not a teaser because you can never run away from this type of a war, is it?
Alright. Tsvangirai must leave power for Jason Mtsekwa and who is Nelson Chamisa, who are youths in MDC to contest against their country's views, rather than Tsvangirai to stand against Arnold at this investment. Tsvangirai to stand against Kushumbo or Mnangagwa, because Tsvangirai is powerless, Juru is powerless, Mnangagwa, and the whole national sovereignty of this country. They cannot rule over the two of those people, Mnangagwa and Mugabe. So Tsvangirai must be very, very clear, and also Juru must be very, very clear that this country belongs to Mnangagwa and Robert Mugabe, just because they are the commanders
and the people,
just because they are the commanders of this country, regardless of the Zambian perspective of view, regardless of the South African National Communist Party of the view, ZANU-PF and that is Mnangagwa and Robert Mugabe. They are going to be the alpha and omega of this country after 2018.
After 2018.
That is very clear.
That is.
I'm a ZANU-PF supporter. I've been there. It is 2016 People's Conference. We know that Mnangagwa is the leader of this country and also his elder Commander-in-Chief Arajim Mugabe. So we don't have to be perpetrated by Tsvangirai. Citizen Sekanamai will also be in for it just because he is not arresting Tsvangirai, because Tsvangirai must go back to London.
He must go back to London.
Thank you, my worship.
But he wants to stay in London. I don't know how he's going to stay there because he doesn't even know how to speak English, you see. I don't even know. The person who can rule the country can speak a conversation reading a paper.
Oh. Saka imimi apa pamavhotsi ari kutaura kuti bato riri kutonga iri redu reZANU-PF hanzi vachabirira futi.
Ndozvagara achitaura. Hapana, they will remain opposition because they want to be like that, you see. Even if we give them power right now, what do they do?
What do you think they're gonna do?
They will change the country to a party.
Let me say something.
Right.
The country will change to party if Tsvangirai gets to power.
All right.
One thing that
yes. Iwoga, you come from Canada, you know Ngochani Ziriko, but we don't even want such things.
Minox, let me say something.
Yes, sir.
Telling the global village of this country, that Tsvangirai is a racist because he used the racial tricks to bar Tendabiti from getting to power. That is according to MDC. But according to a national perspective view, Tsvangirai is a sellout because he wants to terrorize the ruling government. Robert Mugabe comes from KwaZimba. Parkerson comes from Mateberet. And Mnangagwa comes from Midlands. So why is it Tsvangirai wants to be involved in regime changing? Getting back in this country from the Arajim Mugabe's government to Ian Smith and Tony Blair's point of view. That is a sellout perspective. We don't accept that type of militia mindset.
That
Because
colonial mentality in his mind is changing almost everyone to go party. You see,
it cannot do so because there is ZANU of police, there is ZANU of soldiers,
point of
there is ZANU of
view
people.
is insane.
So Tsvangirai is also made. We know that the International Electoral Forum will not give Tsvangirai a lot of money, especially by virtue that the country needs to be allowed by 200 million ruling party and opposition party 100 million to campaign. So they know that Tsvangirai is going to lose this election just because he don't have credentials. One, that is the money that guarantees to campaign, and also the view of national perspective,
national interest.
Yes, or it does not be a national interest of this country, because people here of Zimbabwe wants to be farmers and wants to be business people. So we cannot go business people by selling each other. We cannot go business people by introducing Sodom. You cannot. That is a perspective that you go to South Africa, but he is also made because even in America they don't allow party people. So Donald Trump and Theresa May, Macron, they cannot accept Tsvangirai to source money in Britain because they know that he is a sellout to his party. That is.
Before I cough or sneeze into facts and figures, I would want to ask a simple question to the party government that Tsvangirai wants to emphasize in this country. You see, they will never win this war.
You know what? My problem is, where was he when people of his age were in war?
His battery law shut down. He doesn't know anything about war, you see. So those people can't rule countries.
Right.
So, see, if you don't know war, you can't rule any country.
Because he's never been in the army or
it's
police.
Not like that. You don't even know it. And I would Hondo Mumba. Because he's a batty. If you go batty, you know, you go battery low shut down.
Yeah.
We have got Kasukwere with the local government of this country. That is the local government of Zimbabwe. It does not allow Tsvangirai's ethics. If there is white supremacy in any activity, that is farming or industrial or mining, there must be 51% share. That is how the local government is managing to task people like opposition parties or even opposition ideology in his country. That is perpetrated by Jacob Zuma and Sheckom.
I wouldn't say it's bad, but in Munwan to face affect. Tsvangirai knows the prophecy of this country, and he knows where it is right now, and he feels where it's going. Maston is in control. If you go party, you go party low. The country will never ruled by party. For Maston said so. Cut, it's over 15 minutes, I want my money.
Mira, what's that 1 minute?
So I want to further lastly illustrate that as a political analyst point of view, I have to be clear with the RG Mugabe and the John Mangurenje, who is the president and the governor of this country, that if they don't introduce one, especially RG Mugabe must introduce land permits to the people, and also Mangurenje must also give people their Zimbabwean dollars like this. If he does not do that, they are also a threat to the sovereignty of the country. Very much.
Yeah, Shakaoma kuomesesa hanzi opposition haife yakatonga ndozvataura nevakomana ava. Amen, utomozviona muna 2018.
Here to burn party people.
Munashuwa nezvamukutaura here.
If you're not party, you be sure about everything because you've got proof that you're not party. Ask more questions. You said you're going to ask. You said you're a journalist. You don't want to be on camera. Ask me questions, then I'll answer.
You are going to get it. Unofarire chisa no PF.
Then PF ndofarira chinyika inotonga neshiri.
Shiri nonzi chi.
Ihungwe ramba uchindibvunza sei.
Alright, ndani president wenyika yeZimbabwe?
The president Robert Gabriel Mugabe. That is a psychiatric question.
I'm not
asking more.
Councillor wenyu Mbare ndiani?
Chadumbu chadumbu Chingadea.
Is the raining?
He has done nothing about anything. So I don't even want to know. I know him. My mother was MDC. I hate it.
Saka, you hate your mother.
Huh?
You hate your mother. Your mother.
I don't hate her because of that. I am a revolutionary cadre. So she follows under my back.
Hey.
Wedzera. She follows under my back.
Your mother, man.
I'm a revolutionary guard. I decided to change it. To go back where I came from.
Where did you come from?
I come from where I come from. I come from Zimbabwe. I'm an MDC cadre. Used to be an MDC cadre.
You were, man?
Yeah.
So I was in the ZANU PF when?
Yeah?
When did you go to ZANU PF?
Way back when I was hit, then I thought backwards.
Anyway, Papa. Saka mimi ndatopererwa nemi. Answer muchida ZANU PF steering.
Because I believe in the history of this country.
Tell us the history of the country.
It all started by a colonization. It all started with a pioneer column.
Yeah.
You see.
That was organized in the European Union and also from the Berlin Conference. That's where the Americans, who got white skin, tried to rob this country from ancestors. That is some of here in Zimbabwe. We've got ancestors like Mbare and Sekuruka who are trying to be robbed by the British.
Put him on tape.
British.
Don't put me on tape. He's on tape.
He is on tape.
By British colonialists. That is one, Sisu John Rhodes, and two, who is Jameson. Jameson and Sisu Rhodes were British, tried to rob this country from Mbare in the Sekuruka Gui.
But they succeeded.
They failed to do that.
That time
there was able to keep Tempo and Robert Mugabe. Those people defended this country from the British. Until today, there are no British. There's no British supremacy here in Zimbabwe. Just because the madness of the British to come here in Zimbabwe, they felt shy because this is not their country. Here we've got.
They could not rule this country because they were party.
Yeah,
that
something
is
like
that.
that. Yeah,
this country can never be ruled by party.
Party Ngojani.
Yes.
Yeah. That's a party law problem. If you don't if you don't get fucked with your party, it seems like they get out of power. You don't get. I don't know. It's a case. It's a case.
No bands na Lobengula. Don't know Lobengula in Zanu. Okomana. One Lobengula is that.
Lobengula just died in the jungle.
They are chase away Jameson. They put. That was the first war or that of Zimbabwe. And the Second World War was of Ian Smith and Gaffa Todd being chased away by Chodza, Mashaya Mombe, Mashonganyika. 7 quartet in 1966. That ended the war of this country. And finally, Tony Blair and Ray Bennett were chased away by Robert Mugabe and Chinamasa.
The issue is,
we're also part and parcel to chase
the issue is,
the white supremacists.
we're no longer looking forward to the Americans.
Yeah.
The issue is, we're no longer looking forward to their money, because they should compensate everything.
What they did to us.
Yes.
400 years.
Yes.
How old are you, sir?
I'm very young to make babies.
No, how old are you?
But I don't have one.
No, how old are you to know all this history?
I'm 30.
You're 30?
Yeah.
So you're born what, in 1980 what?
I'm a black man in a white man's dream, that's what I know.
You're a black man in a white man's dream. Explain that, sir.
It's a black perspective.
All right. Thank you, sir. By the name, what's your name?
My name is Maston. You can call me Hastings. Panda.
What's the other name?
That's my nickname. It's a phony name. I lied.
They lied on your birth certificate.
I lied.
All right, Maston. Thank you very much.
Okay.
Cut.
Good day.